Caitlyn Jenner is running for governor. Caitlyn Jenner is a Republican. Caitlyn Jenner was hit with transphobic abuse while attending CPAC. Really no surprise. While attending Conservative Political Action Conference, a heckler filmed himself repeatedly calling her a sick freak. The former reality TV star is running in California's recall election against Governor Newsom. Now, let me be very clear. My criticism here is how can you bridge a policy point of view that is squarely antithetical against who you are? In other words, how do you get down with folks that don't get down with you? That's my question here. And that is a policy question. In her first press conference, many of you remember this. In her first press conference since announcing her candidacy, Jenner recently said, and I quote, "I am a private citizen of the state of California. I have every right in the world to be able to run for this office. And I am on the Republican side. Obviously, I'm on the Republican side. But they're not on your side." Here's some of that video.
Excuse me, Bruce. I don't want to picture Bruce. Bruce.
Just run ahead of us. Yeah. Just run up so we get there. Yeah. Just go up a little bit. Go to that CPAC side. Check your phone. Check your phone.
Bruce, what do you think about the stuff that they're teaching in the schools?
There we go.
Just real quick.
Go get it. All right, ready? Right here.
Stopping.
1, 2.
Hey, Bruce. Bruce,
Here we go.
what do you think about the stuff that they're teaching in the schools regarding the LGBTQ? About Jesus Christ, Bruce. Don't forget about Jesus. Look at that sick freak. Why do people want a picture with him?
I don't get that.
These are conservatives, right? This is what we came to.
That's the problem with.
Why do we want a picture with? Why do we want a picture with the supposed to be conservatives?
I'm gonna go ask these people.
Bigoted, adversarial to a person's lifestyle, and then openly critical and utilizing terminology that has been considered bigoted against individuals who are different than you. Now that is basically the Republican way. My question is, how do you coexist in a political structure that says you should not exist? Farron, what are your thoughts on this?
You know, that's exactly what I was gonna say. This party doesn't believe Caitlyn Jenner should exist. And yet she still shows them this loyalty, running for office as a Republican. Of course, support is terrible for her. She doesn't have a chance at winning. But to subject yourself to this kind of abuse, to ally yourself with the people who think this way about you, all for what? Tax cuts? I mean, is that really worth it? Because honestly, at this point, that is the only thing I can think of as to why Caitlyn would put herself through this, is just because she wants more money from the tax cuts. She's the one who mentioned, months ago, whatever, that, the person in the private jet hangar next to me is leaving California because of the homelessness. It's sick, and I guess it's because of the tax cuts. I don't know, but it's sick.
Yeah, and even the tax cut argument on policy, to me, Republicans lose that argument as well.